Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. The rumors are true. As you have read in the title of the video, I was recently invited to Bungie HQ to play Destiny 2's new expansion, The Edge of Fate, early and record gameplay for you guys and interview the developers and some secret stuff that I can't say, but oh my god! Things were happening. And I just want to say a few things about it. First of all, I recorded a bunch of videos at Bungie. Oh, those words coming out of my mouth sound crazy. It's so... Okay, I recorded a bunch of videos at Bungie. Those will be releasing on June 3rd. I have tons of gameplay of The Edge of Fate. I have tons of information about stuff inside The Edge of Fate, but I also have an opportunity, right? You guys are watching this video now. You might be in my stream later today, tomorrow, watching me do the Divinity Quest blind. You might be watching me do Deepstone Crypt blind. Like, I've got so much stuff coming in the next few days, weeks, and months for Destiny, right? And so you have an opportunity to tell me what you want to see. Because I've got all this gameplay, but if you're like Milo, I would really love a video talking specifically about what you thought about, like, the character writing, or like some weird niche topic like that. I can do it. Like, Bungie have been incredibly accommodating with any weird requests that I've had. Any times I've been like, oh, I'd love to talk to a dev about this specific thing. Bungie have been amazing. They've been so wonderful, and separate to just the fact that I was invited in the first place. We'll talk about that in a second. But just the professionalism that they have shown, and the organization that they've shown as well. They've really exhibited just like they've been killing it. And so if you guys want specific content on my channel on the 3rd, just ask, and I will try my best to provide. I will try my best to do all of that for you. I really, really will. I recognize also that there might be some people out there, because there's always this sort of conversation with this sort of stuff. There might be some people out there that are like, Milo, you don't deserve this, right? You don't deserve to have gone. It should have been someone else, right? To that I say, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. Can I make a corny joke? It started out with a chess. How did it end up like this? It was only a chess. I'm sorry, I was doing karaoke in Brazil and we were singing that song. It's in my head now. What I'm trying to get at here is that I totally get that for some people, they're going to be like, you were not in the community. If you don't get it, you're just not British. It's fine. For some people, they're going to be like, I've only been in the Destiny community for a short period of time, and I've been invited in this way, and like, that's not fair, and it should have been someone else, right? I totally hear that. I think what The Edge of Fate is trying to do is it's really trying to open a new chapter of Destiny, and there's been a chapter that's been long-standing for a long time that is coming to a close now with the end of the previous saga, right? And I think Bungie recognized that, and when we've got this guy in the community who's sort of jumping in here, and he is fairly representative of what the new player experience is like of Destiny at this point in time, right? So, like, I don't think that it's just, like, because I was the first guy in the chess puzzle, or I don't think it's because of, like, my participation in, like, the marathon ARG. I think it's just because I'm here, I'm very enthusiastic about everything, and I represent a cohort of players that Bungie are trying to pull in for this expansion specifically. And so it would make sense for someone like me to be at the event, someone slightly less experienced, so that I can speak to the new player experience in a really grounded way. So I think that was part of the reasoning. I'm not expecting Bungie to be like, hey, Milo, you're in the fold now. Come along to everything. Like, I'm still the new guy, and I get that. And so I just don't want to feel like people think I'm like treading on people's toes because I got invited. So I just wanted to sort of comment on that a little bit. I was, I think, there to represent the new Guardian a little bit. And I really tried to do that. I tried to talk to the devs about areas of the UI that I even thought was bad, or the flow of the game overall was bad, or tools that would be useful, or just like all sorts of different things from the direct experience that I've had in the last several months. And I really hope that was useful for them. And I mean, I was thrilled to be there. And I also want to say the Destiny community has been so unbelievably welcoming to me, and I'm so grateful to you all for that, because at the end of the day, it was a complete random decision that I made at the very end of January to be like, oh, you know what? Like, I've been talking to Evan recently about Destiny, and I like had a couple of chats with Scarrow about Destiny, and like maybe I should give it another look. And I made that spur of the moment decision to do my week-long Destiny marathon at the start of February to prep for Sundered Doctrine contest in 4 days, and we did it, and we succeeded, and it was amazing. But I wasn't planning all this stuff, and it's really because the Destiny community has been so unbelievably nice and so warm and friendly that I've even felt like I could stick around. Like, there is a real world where it was a little bit of a cold reception, and I was really treated as an outsider, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I do my week in February, and then I kind of dip, right? But it hasn't felt like that at all. Everyone that's been showing up in my Twitch chats and my YouTube chats and the number of creators that have offered their time and their expertise and just over and over again. Bro, I had Datto, of all people, standing in front of the Last Wish floor symbols puzzle thing for an hour, over an hour, not even realizing I'd missed the front door. Like, people have been so generous with my nonsense, right? And allowing me to engage with the game in an organic way as a new player. And again, I would not be having the fun I'm having right now if not for all of those people. And it's crazy because in the Zombies community, we're pretty tight-knit. We've got like a fairly small central group of creators that I interact with regularly, right? Whereas in Destiny, I feel like I've interacted with like 100 creators already. Like, it's been unreal. And the devs have been so welcoming as well. And now to be invited to an event like this, like to have something this sort of prestigious that I've been given the opportunity to attend, it's really an honor, and it's something that I don't take lightly. And I really just want to stress and to vocalize that it genuinely is unbelievably, what's the even word? Just like, it gives me the warm fuzzies to be welcomed into a community in this way by viewers and creators and like devs and everyone, and to be invited, right? To feel like my presence is valued. To be completely frank, that's not something that I felt for quite a long time. And I'm not saying that from the viewer perspective. Obviously, in the Zombies community, the Zombies viewers that we've got are amazing, and I love you guys to pieces. But my relationship with Activision, it's no secret, has been a little unusual in the last decade. And so Bungie feels like such a breath of fresh air. And it's been a joy. It's been a joy. It's been unbelievably joyful. I think that's the word I was probably looking for. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching the streams, for watching the videos, for encouraging me. Like, the number of messages that I've had being like, Milo, I've been playing Destiny forever, and like, you've just been like a really nice, like, positive little breath of fresh air over the last couple of months. Like, that drives me forward, and that keeps me around. You know what I mean? And without that, without you guys letting me know that, and without us interacting with in that way and building up these crazy ideas and doing this silly, goofy stuff with all these creators, I wouldn't be still doing it. It's because there's been such an unreal community environment, and it also helps that the game is really fun. And there's like 10,000 hours of content in the game, and I've got like 1% of that done so far. Like, I cannot stress this enough. I've been making YouTube videos for 16 years. 16 years. And I've never felt something like this before, and it really, truly brings like a tear to my eye. So I want to say thank you so much. Thank you, Bungie. Thank you for watching. And crucially, I really, truly hope that I can deliver on this responsibility, I think, that I've been given to make the best content I possibly can make for the Edge of Fate embargo, which will be June 3rd. And then also just ongoingly, we've got so much other stuff. We're doing Blind Divinity right now. We've been oobing like crazy. I'm going to do some stuff with Froggy at some point. I've already got halfway through recording a blindfolded run of Vesper's Wish with Bog and Snazzy that we started like 3 months ago that I still need to get through to the end of. That's going to be coming. Vesper's Host, sorry, not mix that one up. Vesper's Host. We've got all the rest of the blind raids. I bought a tablet to read through all of the Destiny lore that exists. I'm already 100 pages in, and it's taken me like 2 weeks to just do the 100 pages. And that's just the first book of the Last Wish lore, let alone the rest of the game. There's just so much. There is so much to do. And I'm loving it in a way that I haven't loved being in this form of content creation in so long. It's just been a joy. It's been a joy. So I wanted to say thank you, primarily. I wanted to say I apologize if there are people out there that I'm sure there are who feel like I'm treading on toes or I don't deserve things or whatever. I hear you. I genuinely do totally hear you. But on the flip side of that, I'm very grateful and I feel so welcomed, and that makes me deeply, deeply happy in my soul. So for everyone that's irked, try and see it from my perspective, maybe, and vice versa, just like I'm trying to see yours. But I cannot say thank you enough. So I'll see you on June 3rd, and in the meantime, if there's any video requests that you have for me, both for the Edge of Fate stuff, and then also just generally in Destiny, please let me know in the comments. I will be sort of going through all of them over the next several days, and I hope to see some of your messages down there. So I appreciate you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.